Hey guys, Kesler here, and welcome to part 5 of my Silent Line Let's Play. And yes, this is actually part 5. I accidentally said 5 in the last one, and it was actually 4. Anyways, um, last time it didn't end on a good note. I got my first game over in this Let's Play, but it was to be expected. I really didn't think this build in particular could beat that mission, but I'm going to fix that. And in order to do that, I'm going to need money, so that means that we're going to fight some arena opponents now. Alright, and up next is Prominence. Unable to swim, this pilot equips his AC with hover-leg parts to avoid any and all contact with water. No other pilot is as adept in the use of hoverlegs as Prominence. His fear of water has had a beneficial side effect. The AC name is Water Hazard. And this is if anyone watched the Orbit Madness video that Royal Angel made. I think this is where he got his inspiration from, because this AC just uses orbit cannons as his main ways of attack. But that shouldn't be too much of a trouble for me. Alright, here we go. Okay, that drains my energy way too fast. Yep. Not much trouble here. The orbit cannons are definitely scary and are breaking my frame rate. Ooh. But the build itself is very lightweight, so you just have to basically have no fear and face him head on, and that's it. You win. Alright, and this is the message that we get from achieving the S ranks. And we got a back unit weapon, which I'll show you in just a second. So here is a cluster bombs missile. It basically throws a missile that goes up, and when it's above its target, it explodes and it drops a lot of bombs. It's bad, but the damage itself, when it lands, it actually does a decent amount of damage, and if I believe correctly, it staggers as well. So I mean, it's and it doesn't cost that much, so it's not even that. Also, I'm going to sell this to added ammo units because I believe there's a better one in the shop, so be right back. Alright, there we go. We have the better ammunition storage weapons equipped, and actually I'm going to also equip, where is it? I'm gonna equip this because hey, why not? And anyways, up to our next opponent. Our next opponent is Solo. After being betrayed by a raven who he thought was a friend, Solo decided it was time to strike out on his own. He no longer accepts missions that require him to work alongside others, and now operates an AC more conducive to solitary combat. Bobcat. Alright, so from initial inspection, this is a reverse joint, kinda lightweightish, and has sniper rifles. So basically, head on, and that's it, I think. Yeah, basically head on tactics. Okay, yeah, he's up in the air, he's flying. Drains too much energy, but it serves its purpose, which is to like deal a little bit more of damage in case I run out of ammo, which I don't think that's gonna be possible, but hey, you never know. Wow, did it actually hit? I thought that howitzer shot was gonna miss, or maybe it did and I'm just blind. Okay, this is getting a little bit too close for comfort. Should be rushing him more. And the game is lagging. Ooh. Why? die though. There's like, I don't know if you can notice it by the music, but there was a weird moment there where everything was just super slowed down. Ugh. Alright, next stop is Porcupine. This lightweight AC design suits the pilot to a T, providing him with the speed he needs in order to execute close-in attacks with his favorite weapon, the blade. When unable to close on an opponent, the dual chain guns are brought to bear. Barbed wire. I can't remember if this AC is actually like can give you any trouble at all. I mean, if you're using a heavyweight build, then I guess yes, because he can close in on you and just circle you around and cut you around, but I don't know, if you're using a build similar to mine, you should be able to keep him at a mid-range distance. But anyways, let's move on. Alright. Also wow, he doesn't have a lot of health. And he has apparently OPI. Oh yeah, he has OPI. I think this is from this point forward, whenever you see somebody using a chain gun or a laser cannon on their back unit or whatever, they most likely have OPI installed. Okay, nope. Alright, will you stop overboosting, please? There we go. That's the end of that. Ugh. Well, I'm an idiot. I completely forgot to equip all of this. Anyways, let's move on. Alright, before we continue on to our next opponent, here's the description for when you hit the C rank. Now firmly established in arena, he has earned the respect of those who once had their doubts. From here on, there can be no mistakes. Any hesitation whatsoever is guaranteed to have fatal consequences. And our next opponent is Iron Man, not the one from Marvel though. Appropriately named Iron Man normally gives his opponents a chance to get in a few hits before retaliating. He does this to give them the impression that they've gained the upper hand, when in fact nothing could be further from the truth. Hyper alloy. So this is basically missiles galore, and I think the arm weapons that he using are large missiles, if I remember correctly. And the back unit is a triple missile launcher, and then there's the chain gun and the orbit units, a seated orbit units or whatever. Anyways, let's just jump in. Ooh, and we even got an intense music to go with the match. Yep, they're large missiles. Okay, gotta watch out for those. Okay, no, those weren't alive. Those are okay. All right. Okay, there they go. All right. So yeah, if you're facing against someone that's using large missiles, if you like hop around, the missiles try to track you as perfect as they can, as accurately as they can. And usually, since they're so slow moving, they will hit the ground, as you saw happen there a couple of times. Man, this is giving me a lot of weird, like, low frame issues that it hasn't given me before. I'll have to check in on that. Alright, and before we move on, we have a new mail. Let's check that out. And it's from Shatter, our next opponent. The word on the street is that you've had a good run of it lately. Well, that ends now. My grudge with Zero isn't settled yet, and no one is getting past me before I had a shot at him. Yeah, well, sorry buddy, but I kinda need the money, and you're kind of in the way, so... let's go. Shatter. His motivation for joining the Raven Order is to exact revenge on the one responsible for slaughtering his family all those years ago. The need to see that justice is served supersedes all else. Given his steady progress, Zero's days seem numbered. Spite is the name of the AC. Yeah, that's kind of like adequately but blah. The name fits, right? That's what I'm trying to say. Jesus Christ, me and my poor English. All right, let's go. So basically, he only has a bazooka and a grenade rifle, and the Isidore bit, and that's about it. But he has a lot of ammo to work with because he has a dual back unit that gives him extra ammo, which is basically what I'm using, but way better. Like gives him a lot of more ammo. Right. That went extremely well actually. This guy can fuck your shit up because the bazooka stuns you, and then you get hit by the grenade rifle, and then you see the door bit, and yeah, you can get toast real fast. It's just, yeah, you can go sour really fast. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, our next up is G. G's preferred combat style can be best. G's preferred combat style can best be described as in your face. He fears no Raven, and this fact becomes readily apparent from the very moment you enter the arena to face him. His matches against Iron Man are always a hit with the crowd. Thunderstorm is the name of the AC. This is kind of like a weird AC because it's extremely mobile, but it can still deal a lot of damage. So let's see how it goes. Alright, let's go. Alright, so missiles first. Alright. Wow, where the fuck are you? There you go. Okay. There we go. I kinda don't wanna stand close to him. Alright. That was kind of scary. Because of the grenade rifles. I become an easier target if I stand still like I almost did there, and if I stay close. Alright. That was another win, and we're up against our last opponent. And oh my god, that soundtrack is so good. Alright, just like before, we have a new mail, and it's from Karam, our next opponent. Your reputation as a skilled mission specialist precedes you, but don't let it get to you. Blah 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 blah. But don't let it go to your head. Here in the arena, you're nothing but a second-rate pilot. It will be my pleasure to show you exactly what I mean. I'll be waiting. It's funny because I think I have a better track record on the arena that I have on my missions, but whatever you say. Alright, and here he is, Karam. Karam, yeah. According to fellow pilots, Karam should not be among the living. He has escaped certain death more times than anyone can recall, and has never offered an explanation for this odd phenomenon. Lady Luck surely washes over this pilot. Firebird is the name of the AC. Here's a quick note, and I don't know if this was intentional, but he really reminds me of Hawk from the Resident Evil series. He's basically a mercenary that no matter the mission, he always is the he always survives. He's always the only member of a team to survive. Like, he's basically a legend that shouldn't be alive, according to everyone. So I don't know if this was like a direct reference or it's just a coincidence, because from what I can tell from the missions itself and missions in particular, they are very different. Like Hawk and Karam are very different when it comes to why they survive for this long. Anyways, that was too much blabbering and not a lot of action, so let's get on with it. Actually, now that I think about it, I think the name was Honk, not Hawk, but you know what? After I finish recording this, I'll just, if I made the mistake and miscalled him, I'll just fix it while I'm editing the video. And I'll also put a picture or something in case for those that are not familiar with the Resident Evil franchise. But anyways, this fight can be quite a threat, because he's basically good at almost any range. But the only real thing that you should be careful of is his rifle, because it's a hit rifle that it doesn't deal that much damage, but it builds up hit a lot. And yeah, he's not kidding when he says that, oh, I'm gonna show you what I mean or whatever. Oh boy, if you're not prepared, or if you're fighting him for the first time, you're probably going to lose. And I'm running out of ammo. What? Oh, my machine gun. That's okay. He's almost dead anyways. But all right, that was impressive, I guess. But yeah, he can certainly be a lot of trouble if you're fighting against him for the first time. But luckily, we did actually really well there. Alright, and that's all the arena opponents that we have to challenge. I'm gonna take a quick moment to do some shopping, and I'm going to do some work around with Serpent. Here's the new Serpent. Not much has changed except that now he's a heavyweight. The main idea that I had when I wanted to make this IC was that I wanted to basically get out of my comfort zone. But I was only really doing that in terms of like weapons, but I decided to go even further from that, and now I made him a heavyweight bipedal, which I don't think I ever made a bipedal heavyweight before. I made tanks, but not bipedals. But anyways, so yeah, now it has a laser rifle, it has a different laser blade, and has the added ammo storage and the standard missile launcher and a new set of shields on the side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give it another shot with this new Serpent, and to save you guys some trouble, I'm gonna cut this, and I'm gonna come back once I'm fighting against the big white. So see you in a bit. Alright, here we go. This is round 2, motherfucker. Stand by, alright. Let's go. Hopefully I can do way better this time. I'm kind of scared because I don't have as much mobility as what I'm used to. But I was about to say, oh, I haven't been hit yet, but yeah, as soon as I was about to say it, I get hit. Also, I'm kind of hating myself right now because I wasted too much ammo on enemies that I didn't need to. And now, even with the extended ammo storage, I'm down to half health. Not, well, I'm actually, yeah, kind of half health. Oh, no, fuck off. Wow, that did surprisingly little damage. Oh. I underestimated how much energy defense this AC has. And physical defense as well. Well, I guess that's the perk of having a heavyweight. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
We made it.
Woo.
Thank you, Raven.
Oh my god. I was
Target destruction confirmed.
I was kind of scared there for a second. But I made it.
Mission complete.
Somehow I
Combat
made it.
system disengaged.
Oh man. And there goes the music again. I got a B? Wow. Alright. So I forgot to check what the special edition was, but who cares. Mail. Let's check that out real quick. Oh wait. Oh yeah, that's our wait. Arena progress. Oh yeah, this hatches. Yeah, I forgot to see those. Alright. Thank you, Raven. Greetings, my name is Sarah Cross. I'm an employee with the Artificial Intelligence Office. I wanted to take a moment to thank you for your proper help at the power plant. The unit you encounter appears similar to those involved in attack on facilities located near the southern line. My group is analyzing the wreckage as we speak. Conducting our research is becoming more and more difficult as the rivalries between corporations intensifies. There seems to be no end in sight. Sometimes I think it would have been better if we had stayed below ground and let the controllers manage things. So this is Sarah Cross, and if you played Armored Core 3, there's probably some red flags going off in your brain right now, because of that last line that she said. If you haven't, let's just say that it's kind of a trope in the Armored Core games that anything that has to do with company, people, or whatever, anything that has to do with AI are automatically considered a bad guy. Sometimes that's not the case, but it usually is. Right, this is Emma Sears. If you remember, she's our operator. Raven, these attacks by unknown units are happening with increasing frequency. I am glad to see that you made it back safely. Sadly, many of our other pilots haven't been as fortunate. We lost quite a few during recent assignments. By the way, I heard that you were in contact with a scientist from the Artificial Intelligence Office. Let me give you some background on the organization to get you up to speed. The Artificial Intelligence Office consists mainly of researchers, scientists, and engineers. It's basically a think tank whose whole goal is to develop AI protocols for use of in a variety of equipment. Technology has already advanced to a point where it is being sold to the corporations. But what really concerns us are the AIO's, the Office of Intelligence, of Artificial Intelligence, other less publicized projects. We're looking into the matter, but haven't uncovered anything yet. Yeah, there's kind of like your second clue. And I never got to show it off, but Foreman is one of the MT pilots that you can add, basically using consorts as a consort in some of the missions. I wanted to take a moment to let you know that my initiation exam went smoothly and I am now registered as a Raven. Upgrading from an MT to an AC is everything I thought it would be, and more. Don't hesitate to call on me if the need arises. Which it won't, but yeah, it's pretty cool. You get to see like former MT pilots like actually passing the exam and becoming Ravens, and they later on become available as opponent in the arena after you beat the game. Let's see. Oh yeah, the part that I got. Apparently I didn't get it. Wait, no, that's not right. I got it. I got the part. I have the footage to prove it.
Acquired.
See? I got it. Where is it? Am I just dumb? And I'm not seeing it? Okay, so apparently I didn't get the part, even though I obviously got it. I I don't know, maybe it's an emulation glitch. Uh, Whatever, it's fine. I I beat the mission. That was kind of my goal, and this is where I'm going to end the episode. Um, Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure to check the description to to get links to other Core YouTube creators. There's also a link to the Facebook group, and there's also going to be a link to my Twitter account, which I made one. So make sure to follow me. That way you can be up to date with everything that I make, not just Armored Core content. And like I said, as when I'm going out on vacation, the videos that are going to be uploaded through that time frame are going to be non-Armored Core games. So make sure to follow me on Twitter to receive notifications as to when the videos are going to go live. Let's see. Yeah, like always, leave your feedbacks down below. Thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't, and let me know why. And that's it for this video. Until the next one. Yeah, I gotta save the game, because I don't wanna go through that shit again. And I don't know if I'm gonna keep this in the video, probably not.